I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It don't matter what your nationality, your race, the color of your skin, whether it's light-skinned or dark-skinned. It doesn't matter if you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you like me, like what I stand for, which I stand for justice for all. I am an ambassador, signed, sealed, stamped, and delivered by God, called and sent. I am an activist, global wide. But whether you like me or not, whether you my family, friends, or declared enemies, I still greet all of you all with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be upon you. Tonight is Sunday, November the 10th, 2019. The time being about 6:19 p.m. You see all these flags behind me. Tomorrow is declared what they call declared Veterans Day. My dad is a World War II veteran, an honorably discharged World War II veteran from this town here, Charleston, Missouri. He was drafted. I come today not just because my dad. Y'all see, even the truck drivers like me, y'all. You know what I mean? Peace to you, brother. Have a safe. But let me tell you this here. Not just my dad, but my cousin, may he rest in peace. He died in the Vietnam War in 1971. He was drafted from Sikeston, Missouri. Not only that, my uncle, my dad's brother, which is my uncle, fought in the Korean War. May he rest in peace. But today I come to just say, y'all, I'm standing by these flags for a reason. No disrespect to all that honor these flags. You see what I'm saying? Without a doubt or contradiction, although I don't agree the way the United States is ran when it comes to people of color, especially with blacks, from the history when we first was brought over here in 1619 on ships as slaves. We wasn't born slaves. Individuals invaded Africa and took us from Africa, packed us on ships, and brought us over here to the United States on the Mayflower in 1619. You can't dispute that history. Since that history, there have been some change, but there's never been justice for black peoples in the United States. If anybody said it has been equal justice, you're lying, the truth ain't in you. But what I want to say today is, the 23 years I've been down here in Charleston, Missouri, with the people that's running Charleston, Missouri, these flags should be Confederate flags and not the stars and stripes here. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I have personally witnessed and was victim, me and my family, of the racist injustice from the legal system here, from the Charleston R1 school district, from the Charleston, Missouri courthouse, Mississippi County Courthouse, the 33rd Circuit, from City Hall, and many other groups here. Unjust trials. When a white accused a black of doing something, you're not going to get a fair trial. Let's go to Texas. The same thing. In the state of Texas, they shouldn't have these particular flags. They should have Confederate flags, because look at the latest case. Here it is, a brother by the name of Rodney Reed, been on death row for 19 years for allegedly raping a 19-year-old female back in 1996. The evidence would show, without a doubt or contradiction, Kim Kardashian, is that how you pronounce her name? And other people, lawmakers, is asking that this individual black guy on death row in Texas don't be executed on November the 20th, 2019, because evidence shows that the white female that was murdered and raped, the evidence showed that it would have been her fiance, which is a white guy that was a police officer that was mad because of the fact that his white female friend was having sex with a black man. The police department refused to investigate or go look into the house where the white police and the white female was living to try to see if they can find any type of evidence. It was a belt that she was strangled with. They didn't even take DNA, try to get any DNA from that. This same police officer who they said he didn't do it, he didn't kill his fiance, he was charged with rape and kidnap and assault on another white woman. This white police officer. Why he was a police officer? The lady called the police because her and her boyfriend or husband had got into an altercation. 5 police officers came. 4 of them took her boyfriend or husband to jail, and the 1 police officer stayed there, and she cried and told him, take me down to the station with him. He said he would, but you know what he did while he was on duty? He took her someplace else, made her get on her knees and do something on his private. Not only that, he raped and assaulted her and told her when he took her back, you better not tell nobody, I'm gonna kill you. And there's other witnesses to show that all the evidence would show if the police in Texas would have did their job taking DNA, this brother Rodney Reed wouldn't be set to be executed on November the 20th, 2019. Now, I know some of y'all gonna be upset when I talk about this particular flag, and this don't go for all white people. This don't go for all people that stand for these flags, but if you lived in Charleston, Missouri as a black person that's a non-sellout, hey, now what's going on? I'm trying to get it right, man. Tell them these flags, these should be Confederate flags, not United States flags. All right, you see what I'm saying? You hear the sirens coming, they might be coming to get me, y'all. If they shoot me down, don't worry about it. I done lived 61 years. Here they come, look at that, there they go. There they go. They might be trying to disturb my video, but I ain't gonna stop. But let me just show you this here. I lived here for 23 years. My daughters have black blood from me, and they have Spanish blood from their mother. Their mother's Dominican and Puerto Rican. They was discriminated against in the Charleston R1 school district, which been racist for years. They've been discriminated in the Mississippi County Court here, the 33rd Circuit. But let me just say this here. Let's pray, and if any activists around the world, not just in the United States, all around the world, if you're a true activist, you will be speaking up to say justice for Rodney Reed in Texas, in the state of Texas, and stop that execution and get the right man. Get that police and get all the rest of them that covered up on that murder. Peace be still.